What's up, guys? This is Ashlee Keyton, just Ashlee Keyton. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Check the new album in the link in the description, Gone with the Wind. We're working on some music videos right now. Should be posting that sometime. Working on some other projects, but stay tuned for that. We'll keep you posted. You can see in the title of the video, I wanted to talk about something a little different than usual. I want to go into some doctrine, but okay, as us as Christians, we know there are some differences in how a lot of us speak about these topics. I got into a conversation with someone that was transgender. I was a lead, as a matter of fact, in my job, and they were under me, the transgender person. So they had a sex change or whatever, and I was their lead. So this is the time where God was showing me that I have to learn how to deal with these things. And he was allowing me to grow because I was uncomfortable in a situation. But I had to learn how to deal with that. Being a man of God, I have to be a person that's loving, caring, and preaching the truth at the same time. So there's a balance that you have to have. Some people are so hateful and ill, disgusting. Don't you ever talk to me? I'll get in a fight with you if you come my way. And some are just so accepting of all of the sin that if someone was going to jump off of a cliff, you wouldn't be the person to save them. If your brother said, hey, I have wings, I can fly, so I'm going to jump off this cliff. You have Christians out there that would be the people to say, hey, if you believe in yourself, whatever you want to do, whatever you believe you can do, I believe you can do it. Go jump off that cliff, you'll fly. And they know good and well they're not going to fly. So you know good and well that God already told you what is going to enter his kingdom and what is not going to enter his kingdom. So if you don't tell them the truth, you do not love them, you do not care about them. So don't even lie to yourself. Especially if I'm talking about, if you don't know anything about the Bible, you don't know anything about Christianity, then I'm not even speaking to you at all anyways. But if you're a Christian and you know that homosexuality is a sin, and you know that adultery is a sin, and you see your brother cheating on his wife, and you just say, well, you're accepting of it, you don't say anything about it to him, you don't correct him, then you don't care about his soul. It doesn't even matter. But anyways, I was speaking to this person. I said, I am a person, I always make it about me when I minister to someone that's a part of the LGBT community or whatever. I always make it about me and say, look, if I had sin, which I've had sin, there's sin, we have flesh. So if me having sin, I would say, I wouldn't want to put God back on the cross to die for me. I wouldn't want to put him back on the cross. He already died for me. I don't want to put him back on the cross so that I can just sin. It's very, very disrespectful of a comment to make, saying that God died for me so I can do what I want, as if that's how grace works. And it's not. Grace does not save us right now and take us to heaven. Grace is what kept us, because then you have everybody going to heaven and no one going to hell. Grace is what kept us from being in hell right now. You say he died for my sins. He's not dying. He didn't die for the sins you are committing right now. He died so you wouldn't be in hell right now. All of the sins that you're committing right now, you're going to have to answer to those. But anyways, I was speaking to this person. It was a man that had a sex change into a woman. And first and foremost, I do not believe that that's a possible transition. Let's just be real. You're biologically male or female. You either have babies or you carry the seed. This defines you as being fruitful according to nature. A man's nature, whatever can be planted and grow. A tree's nature, whatever can be planted and grown. A flower's nature, the nature of the animal kingdom. If it's a nature for an animal to produce his own seed and have his own baby, then that's his nature. If your nature cannot allow you to produce, then it is not nature. That is your ideologies. That is your heart. Jeremiah 17:5. The heart is deceitful above all things, desperately wicked. Who can know it? Might be Jeremiah 17:9, but it's in Jeremiah 17. So he told me, well, I already had the procedure or whatever. So I said, well, I mean, I'm just saying, whatever sin I have, I don't want to put God back on the cross so that I can keep doing that sin. And we have to understand, no matter procedure or not, do you want God? At that moment, you're either swine or dog. And the Bible speaks about in Matthew chapter 7. First it says, judge not, lest you be judged with the same manner of judgment. It's basically teaching you how to correctly judge your brother. If you read it, you'll see that God is okay with judging. That's most people are understanding that now. But he says a swine. And a swine is just, if you give anything a swine, if you give swine the healthiest food, it's still going to be a swine. It's still going to be disgusting, a nasty animal. So it doesn't matter what you give it. So you don't want to be swine to say, if I give you any good doctrine, that's not going to help you. So came back to me and said, oh, my pastor is, gay, and he has a first gentleman. And he said he hasn't heard anybody in the whole church to be able to tell anybody ever to be able to tell him why being gay is a sin. I said, you don't say. And he said, the word abomination doesn't even have homosexuality in it anywhere. At that moment, I understood. I said, oh, okay. I didn't answer. There's no need to. There's no reason to. You can't fight battles that are losing battles just because you say, I want to be real. I'm not afraid to say it. There's no reason to say it at that moment. You understand, after someone gives you a response like that, they do not care what the truth is. They don't want to hear it. I pray for that person. I love that person. I care about that person more than anybody else who told them to just do whatever they want to do. I care about the person because I want them to make it to heaven. Everybody else, the pastor, whatever, they don't care about them. They only care about not feeling bad. I will take feeling bad if it's beneficial to your soul being saved. So, in closing, guys, I could have said anything. I mean, if they told me the word abomination doesn't have the word homosexual in the definition anywhere, I could have said that it don't have the word pedophilia in the definition anywhere. It doesn't have these words in the definition. It don't have murder in the definition anywhere. Abomination is something that God hates. It's just hate. And then he tells you what he hates. It's so simple. I shouldn't even have to explain this, but so if you really want the truth, then don't run from the truth. Stop picking a side, pick God's side. But this is what happened, and I just wanted to share that. It's very crazy when you think about it, but y'all go ahead. If you want to share this video to somebody, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Just Ashlee Keyton. If you want to see more videos on doctrine or right now I'm doing a big study on the Sabbath, so I'll probably be making videos on that. I just have to fine tune some things, and then I'm gonna put that out. Some videos on atheism, all that stuff. But check out the rest of the videos, guys. It's Ashlee Keyton, and we're out. God bless.